is up, Nation? The time has arrived. It is time for Topps Chrome Cosmic Football 2025. What we're looking for in here, obviously, looking for Cosmic Chrome autos. They are tough to hit, so that will mean that the value will definitely be up depending on the player, obviously. We are also looking for Planetary Pursuits. Don't know how it's going to be in football, but expecting between 2 to 4 in a case, probably. Same with the autos. And then we're looking for those SSPs, including the Cosmic Dust, the Light Years, the Cosplays, Supernovas, Planetary Pursuits, like we just spoke about, and the Star Fractors, along with the Planetariums. So let's see what we can do. Next one's going to go live at 2:30. And just so you guys are tracking, I know there's a lot of cards in here in terms of star clusters. How that's going to work on the PYT format is the base ones are going to go to the highest team on the card if it is multiple teams. Of course, if you have the same team or you have two teams that are the same card, that is going to go to that person. And then if it's a numbered card, it's going to have to get automatically random. So keep that in mind. Numbered will be automatically random. Base will go to the highest team price on there. So, for example, if the Titans and the Giants are on there, like we have a Dart and Cam Ward, that will go to the higher price team, which would be the Giants. Unless it's numbered, then to be randomized. That's how it's going to work. But let's get to it. And we're also looking for lunar boxes. If you are unaware what lunar boxes are, we will have packs that are different colors. It'll say lunar on it, and there will be packs. Every single pack will have a to 10 or less in the pack. They're very, very hard to hit, but the goal is to hit at least one. So let's do it. All right. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. We got... I'm going to do half of the packs opened. So 10 packs, and then we'll go from there. That's 3. 4. Didn't know what, Chris? 5. 6. Oh, you're talking about the lunar boxes. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7, I believe. 8. Yeah, it's very, very rare. Look it up on TikTok or YouTube. Look up lunar boxes for like WWE. You'll see every single box has a to 10 or less. It's very, very hard. It's definitely not even guaranteed in a case, but it is a possibility. I just learned about it recently. All right, here we go. Everything will be shipping, guys. So, Chris Olave, Saquon, Bijan on the light speed. We got Nick Scorton on the base, rookie. Stafford, J.J. McCarthy, Sam Darnold to 199. Going to the Sea Chickens. Paul Lemieux. Kyle Mungai. Josh Jacobs. T-Law. Travis Hunter on the extraterrestrial. That is a insert that's not that rare, but still we're going to sleeve and top load it. Jaguars is Matty Wills. We got Pat Bryant, Joey B, T. Higgins, J. Love, Bashal Tootin, Keon Coleman, Drake London, and our first star in the night, Jay Jettas. This is, let me see how many, out of how many packs this is. Stars in the night. It's 1 out of every 8 packs, so they are a little bit more common, but you can hit numbered out of these. So this is a Vikings hit. Minnesota is Mitch Summy. Not going to sleeve and top load every single one of these, but these do sell well if you were to get a PSA 10, especially the top rookies. They do sell well. Obviously, again, like I said, the autos are a lot harder to hit in this product, but if you hit in this product and you can grade a 10, you can get really, really paid with this product. So, basically what I'm saying is that some people will obviously skunk, but if you do hit, the potential is there, especially with grading. All right, Jalen Royals, Micah Parsons, David Njoku, Kyle Pitts, Alik Amanor, Travis Kelce, BTJ. Patty Mahomes on the extraterrestrial. We're not going to sleeve and top load every single one, but Patty, you will get, these will all get sleeve and top loaded. Joey. Upton Stout. K9. Kyron. Caleb. Malachi Moore. Alvin Kamara. AJ Brown. Drake May on the light speed. Going to the Patriots. Isaac Tesla. JT. Puka. Demetrius Knight Jr. And Barrett Carter. All right. Oh, that was the first half of box 1. Gonna get the rest of these open. Oh. We might have a planet. We might have a planet. Huh? What happened?
You have this layer out.
I didn't even move anything.
It was there since yesterday. I forgot to fix it.
Oh. It's behind you on the floor. All right, this is going to be the end of box number 1. Mars Saquon. Just a Mars? You don't want something higher than that? All right, Hutch. Oh. Will Howard gold auto to 50. Pittsburgh. John Bachar. There we go. Autos are very hard to hit. Very, very hard to hit. First flight signature. First flight signature gold. We take. Star in the night. Scattaboo. G-Men. That's Andy Collette. We got Riley Leonard. Dalton Schultz. D. Swift. Bryce Young to 50. Now we're heating up Carolina. Jose Padilla. Genti. JD5. Baker. Fred Warner on the ET. Cam Ward base. We'll put that in the sleeve and top load pile for the first couple of breaks. Taysom Hill and CMC. Yeah, these Star and the Knights are freaking sick. All right. Don't know what that is. I'm putting it to the back. Don't know what it is. I'm putting it to the back. Andrew Mubuka. Jonas Sanker. We got Roma Dunze. Kyler Murray. Star Cluster Scat Dart. That does not need a randomizer. There we go, Giants. That's a nice one. We got Tyron Ingram Dawkins. Amon-Ra. Brock Purdy. AJ Brown on the nucleus. That's SP going to the Eagles. Philly. Steve Miller. Those, I believe, are 1 a box. Amarion Hampton. Bowers. Petty. Star in the night. Brock Bowers. Jalen Noel. Showbo. Calvin Ridley. Dexter Lawrence. Malachi Starks. Dalton Schultz. Nick Eminori. Sauce. Lad. And K9 on the light speed. I thought that it was something else. All right, so no Planet yet. So no Planet in the first box. They are tough to hit. But we're going to pull plenty today. We're going to pull plenty today. So all those inserts are going to be sleeve and top loaded. Dude, these top loaders are just sticking together. All right. Box number 2. Show me a lunar box. Not a lunar box. I would love to see a lunar box. All right. Same as before, opening up half of them. We got a star cluster, I believe, there. That's an SSP right there. It's not a planetary pursuit or a planetarium, but I believe it is the second hardest one. Or star fractor. Let me see what it is when we get to it. Patty, Amon-Ra, Theo, Donovan Ezereku, Calvin Ridley, Brocky B, Star Clusters, Jordan Love, Matthew Golden, that goes to Green Bay, Trevor Etienne, Saquon, Kittle, Devon Achane, Mike Green, Stafford, Chris Olave, Jahmyr Gibbs, Lightning Speed, and Gunnar Helm. Trying to make sure we don't have any planets. All right. Josh Jacobs, T. Law, Walter Nolan on the refractor rookie, Caleb Johnson, Hutch, CD, Star in the Night, George Kittle. We got JT Temaleu, Baker, Schultz, Scary Terry, Kelvin Banks Jr., JSN, A-Rod, Bo Nix, Travis Hunter, Maserati Marv, Worthy, Patty Mahomes, Kelsey Star Cluster. We got Josh Simmons, Josh Allen, CJ Stroud. Our nucleus, Jahdae Barron rookie, Broncos. Going to Chris Kravitz. Then we got Caldwell on that. All right, 4. Seven, 8, 9, and 10. All right. CMC, Jaden Daniels. CMC on the light speed. We got Elijah Arroyo, Taysom Hill, Bucky Irving. Out of 150, Minnesota, J.J. McCarthy. Going to the Minnesota Vikings. That's Mitch Summy. Jahad Campbell, Sauce Gardner, Lad McConkey, Stingley Jr. on the extraterrestrial, Kyle Williams, Chase, Goff, Quincy Williams, T. Ferg, Roma Dunze. Another purple. We got our first planet right there, guys. Throwing it to the back. Throwing it to the back. Baker Mayfield on the refractor. Carson Schwarzenegger. Stephon Diggs. Jalen Waddle. BTJ lightning speed. Matthew Golden. Kyler. Xavier Worthy lightning speed or light speed. Woody Marks. J.C. Horn. Cortland Sutton. Micah Parsons star in the night. Shamar Turner. Derrick Henry. Jerry Jeudy. Cortland Sutton to 150. Broncos again. Going to Chris Kravitz. Billy Bowman Jr. TJ Watt. Tavondre Sweat. Drake London on the extraterrestrial. Landon Jackson. Herbert. First planet, guys. First planet. Josh Allen on the Sun. Going to Jordan Langner. There we go. Josh Allen's son. First of hopefully many. First of hopefully many. Nice hit. All right, let's get Cortland Sutton in there. 2 boxes in, we hit a Planetary Pursuit. So if you guys are unaware of how the Planetary Pursuits work, there's different rarities. If you look at the Beckett checklist, it'll give you the odds on there. But obviously, the Sun is the easiest one to hit, and it goes all the way to Pluto, which is the hardest one to hit. I'll show you guys pack odds real quick. So, Planetary Pursuit. So, Sun is 1 out of every 160. Mercury is 1 out of every 320. Venus every 1 out of 640. Earth every 1 out of 960. Mars is every 1600. Jupiter's every 3200. Saturn's every 6400. Uranus is every 13,280. Neptune is every 23,040. And Pluto's every 29,440 packs. That's how they are. So, the higher you are up on the planets, the more value you can get. All right. Box 3. Prefer Uranus over Pluto. That's cute. That's cute. I know that I think Gilly pulled a Shohei Uranus for baseball, and I think it sold for like $13,000. I could be wrong. All right. Bowers, Mahomes, May, Shuck, Saquon, Kittle. Star clusters, Amarion, Hampton, Travion Henderson. This one is going to go to... I'm going to have to sleeve and top load these. Who's got the Chargers and Patriots? Patriots at 250 and Chargers are 65. So this will be a hit for the Patriots. That'll be a hit for the Patriots. So I'm going to sleeve and top load it, and then I'm going to circle the name of who it goes to. That is what I'm going to do. So obviously your top loader is going to have writing on it, but it's going to make it easiest for our shipping team. It's all right. I understand. We're all children. So that is what we'll do if we have to do that. So make it easier for everybody. All right. Dante Thornton Jr., Stafford, Olave, Neighbors, Tyler Warren, Josh Jacobs, T-Law, Josh Allen, lightning speed. There we go. Jahdae Barron, Joey B, T. Higgins, Dante Thornton Jr. on the refractor, Demetrius Knight Jr. and Worthy. All right, we got our nucleus here. Got our nucleus. JSN, Aaron Jones Sr., Jalen Milroe, Josh Allen, Maserati Marv, Star Clusters, Joey B, Jamar Chase, Jack Kaiser, CD, Rico Dowdle.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
What did I say?
I didn't get that.
Shut up.
Could you try?
Dante Thornton Jr. on the nucleus. Going to the Raiders. Who's got the Raiders? Matty Wills. All right. Jordan Birch, Dalton Schultz, Hutch. Star in the night, Lambjack. Going to Baltimore. That is Justin Hernandez, Maxwell Harrison, Jaden Daniels, Baker Mayfield, Lambjack, and Dylan Gabriel. All right. Last of box number 3. Got a purple. I think we got another planet, guys. I think we got another planet. I'm throwing that to the back. I believe that's another planet. All right. Sauce Gardner on the refractor. Will Campbell. Aaron Rodgers. Stephon Diggs. Kyler Murray on the light speed. All the inserts will be sleeve and top loaded, by the way. Kyle McCord. Taysom Hill. CMC. Jalen Waddle on the light speed. Tyreek Williams. Lad McConkey. Daniel Jones. Green Speckle. Ooh. Out of 75, A-Rod. Steelers, John. There we go. Jaden Higgins. Jared Goff. Sauce Gardner. Josh Allen on the ET foam home. Emeka Egbuka. Kyler Murray. Jamar Chase. We got Derwin James. Josh Connerly Jr. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Rome Odunze. Bucky Irving Lightspeed. Michael Williams. Derrick Henry. J.C. Horn. Star in the night, Saquon, Philly. Steve Miller. So keep in mind, if you guys don't have anything on there, it will be sleeve and top loaded insert-wise. Caleb Johnson, Tavondre Sweat, Gino, RJ Harvey to 150. Yo, the Broncos smacking this product. Chris Kravitz, Jack Besh, Herbert, TJ Watt. Dart on the extraterrestrial. G-Man, Andy Collette. There we go. Kenneth Grant. Yep, we got another one. This looks like Mars. Oh my God, it's Venus. It's Venus. Patrick Mahomes on the Venus. Who was just saying Patty Mahomes? Who is saying Patty Mahomes? Where the hell is Kansas City on here? Joey. Bang. Bang. Guys, you see the potential on these? I would highly recommend you guys study the checklist and buy up every Planetary Pursuit team, no matter what the cost is, because more than likely there's going to be 3 to 4, maybe 5 in a case. Don't quote me on that. But Giants, 450. There's 2 of them on there. You make sure you guys get your teams early on, especially those Planetary Pursuit teams. Study the checklist, because if you're guaranteed a couple of those in a break, or not in a break, in a case, if the next half of the case is like this, right now we're on par for 2 planets and 1 auto. That's not that bad. And we've hit Sun and Venus. So, worst case scenario, maybe we hit another Sun, and then maybe we hit a higher planet. Could be wrong, but who knows? All right, last box, and we also could potentially hit a lunar box, which shows every pack is to 10 or less. That's not the case here. All right, last box, Magic, and the next one's going live at 2:30. Sheesh. Pack is tough to rip, that one. Maybe a planetarium. I don't know. Bro, what is that? We got another planet. We got another planet. Oh my God. Herbert, Watt, Brees, Jalen Walker, Diggs, Waddle, Lambjack, Jaden Daniels. That one is going to go to, so Baltimore is 50 and Commies is 140. So that goes to the Commies. Teddy Buchanan, JSN, A-Rod, Rico Dowdle, Quinshot Judkins, Maserati Marv, Worthy, James Cook Lightspeed, Shador Sanders making an appearance, CeeDee Lamb, Josh Allen, Tyler Warren Refractor. Refractors are hard to hit in this product too. Going to the Colts, Chuck Palmer, RJ Harvey, Joey B, Zay Flowers. Wait, is it a planet? It is. No, it's not. It's a cosplay. What is that? What are the odds to hit a cosplay? Cosplay is 1 out of every 554 packs. This is SSP right here. Oh my God. Show me Dart. Scatterboo on the cosplay. Going to the Giants. Andy Collette. Oh my goodness. That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. All right. Bryce Young. Actually, Scatterboo. This Scatterboo's got to go up. This is crazy. All right, so Star Cluster. This is going to go to Jaden Daniels as it is the more expensive team in the break. If it's numbered, then it goes into a randomizer, but this is not a random. So that is what I'm going to do as I rip. It'll make life easier, I think, for everybody, especially the shipping team. So that is what we will do. Sorry to have to write on your top loaders, but I'm sure that you all have some hanging out somewhere. Sorry for misleading you on the planet, but I thought it was. All right, we got a green speckle to 75. Maybe 2-star in the Knights. All right, Fannin Jr., Keon Coleman, Drake London, Bryce Tet. That's going to Carolina. That one is Jose Padilla. We'll put it on the stand for right now. Savion Williams, Njoku. Oh, green speckle star in the night. JSN to 75. That is sexy. Paul Lemieux. Nice hit. And our nucleus, Tyler Warren. That's a nice nucleus right there. Going to Indianapolis, Chuck Palmer. Tez Johnson. BTJ, Micah. Jahmyr Gibbs on the star in the night. Alfred Collins. Kyron Williams. Kelsey. Bijan. And Ty Felton. I like this box. And we'll keep the star cluster off because we're going to need room if we potentially hit another auto SP or something like that. Put that up here. All right. We still got half a box left. Still got half a box left. What's up? No Uranus yet. No. Just Venus and Sun. Hit a Scataboo SSP out of 554 packs.
Yo, that's sick.
Dude, this product is awesome. And baseball's sick too.
Oh, you got to open that already?
2 cases. I got to show you what I hit. 2 Luis Angel Acuna autos. One was a button patch to 5 out of 5. And then an RPA to 75.
No.
I hit a Thomas Sagsy patch auto. I forgot what was number 2, but it was a part of the bat of the Cardinal. And then I hit a patch auto of a debut from a baseball plate. It's such a sick product. And I hit first box Drake Baldwin auto rookie.
That's crazy.
Yep. I know. I'm on fire. All right, we got a teal shimmer, blue shimmer of some sort. Let's see what we got here. AJ Brown. We got Kenneth Walker. CeeDee Lamb on the light speed. JCM. Alvin Kamara. Tua. Genty to 199. Going to the Raiders. Matty Wills. Scatterboo. JT. Puka. Passer 10 on the ET foam home. Siobhan Revel Jr., J.C. Horn. I'm going to need that in a second. Cortland Sutton, Christian Gonzalez, Travion Henderson, Tavondre Sweat, Derrick Henry, and Puka on the light speed. I already love this product. I know that it's a lot harder to hit than Signature Class, but it's for a reason. It's for a reason. All right, let's see. All right, we got like a blue checker. All right, that is going to be like our last big hit. That's to 99. Thrown to the back. Abdul Carter, Chris Olave, Saquon, Genty on the ET foam home. There we go, Raiders, Matty Wills. Will Johnson, T-Law, Stafford, Jamar Chase Refractor, Ty Hamilton, T. Higgins, Josh Jacobs, Tyreek Hill Lightspeed. We'll see if that is really a thing anymore. Tet McMillan, Josiah Stewart, Calvin Ridley, Kyler Murray, Star in the Night, Ashton Genty. I love these cards. It's going to Matt as well. Membo, Kittle. Myles Garrett. Let's end on a banger. Jets. Membo to 99. There we go, Jets. That hurt. Going to Chris Kellenbach. There we go. That is our break. For those who didn't hit, hopefully you enjoyed the break somewhat. I think that there's a very high potential with this product. We only hit 2 planets, 1 auto, 1 SP or SSP. So if the odds are what we had here, I would say we have another auto, maybe a nice Hall of Famer, maybe. Who knows, maybe another rookie, and then maybe 2 more planets. But I could be wrong. But I'm just going off of what I currently see in front of me. All right, let's get these guys sleeved up, and then we will get you guys out of here. That was fun. That was fun. All right. Picture time. We still have to hit a planetarium. That'll be sick. All right. Scatterboo cosplay. Venus Patty. Josh. Son. So my guess is that we're going to hit a rookie planet next. That's my guess. All right. Let's recap real quick. As I stated before, base star clusters will go to the more expensive team if they're 2 different teams. So with the circle on this one, that means that's going to the Patriots. That's Travion Henderson hit right there for the star clusters. JSN color match on the green speckle star in the night, 7 out of 75. Same thing with this Lambjack. Jaden Daniels is going to Jaden Daniels for the commies on the star clusters. Tyler Warren on the refractor. Genty on the extraterrestrial. Scatterboo on the star in the night. Membo to 99. Jackson Dart extraterrestrial. We got Genty on the teal wave to 199. Travis Hunter extraterrestrial. Jay Jettas on the star of the night. JJ McCarthy to 150 on the color match. Jade Barron on the nucleus. That is 1 per box. Genty on the star in the night. AJ Brown on the nucleus. Sam Darnold's on the teal wave to 199. Cortland Sutton on the purple. That is to 150. Tyler Warren on the nucleus. That's probably the best nucleus we hit. Dante Thornton Jr. on the nucleus. A-Rod on the green speckle out of 75. RJ Harvey out of 150 on the purple. Dart and Scatterboo on the star clusters. Gold wave or gold laser to 50 of Bryce Young. Gold laser of Will Howard on card to 50. That is a first flight signature auto. Planet of Josh Allen. That is the sun. That is the easiest one to hit, but it is still very hard to hit. So congratulations to Josh Allen. Venus for Patty Mahomes. That is the second easiest one. And Scatterboo on the cosplay SSP out of like 500 something packs. It happens. It happens, Chad. This is a product that the potential is very high up there. If you hit, you're going to smack. If you don't hit, then you might not. Can't control it, unfortunately. But next half is going up at 2:30. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. Have a good one.